Let's see what we've got in the bag today from EBELS to cook with. Ooh, we've got some beef oxtails that have been sliced, or should I say jointed, thinly for me to make it easy to sear up really quick in the bottom of a pot and turn it into a delicious stock or broth. Broths and stocks are made very easily and with just a few ingredients. The mirepoix, as most people use, which is the carrots, celery, and onion, make it really easy to take any meat source and make a wonderful broth in a very little amount of time if you're using a pressure cooker, whether it be stovetop or electric. And if you'd prefer to use a slow cooker, such as a crock pot, you can also take all these ingredients after I sear them and throw them in your crock pot and cook them the exact same way on low and slow overnight or at a high temperature setting for about 5 or 6 hours. So let's get cooking. Okay, so now that we're to the stove, I've got my 2 pots heating up. I've got a skillet and I've also got my pressure cooker heating up. You want them both to get hot in the bottom. You want to take a little bit of your favorite fat, put a little in both pans. And to the little skillet, I'm going to go ahead and add some chicken wings, which you can see here. I'm going to pop these guys in. And the reason I'm adding chicken wings is because chicken does impart a good flavor in the broth. And every beef broth that's out there is mostly chicken broth anyways. But it actually helps you build the flavor. Cooker, I'm going to be adding my beautiful oxtails that I got from EBELS. Good stuff, great price too, so you're going to get some really great flavor. The reason we want to give this the sear is because the caramelization that occurs add another layer of flavoring to your stock that it wouldn't have otherwise. And you want your stock to have a nice color to it as well as flavor because we eat with our eyes. So now that we've got the oxtails flipped over, you can add a shiitake, and I'm going to add some portobello. Scoop it. Put some onion in the pan. Throw the celery in. Throw the carrots in. Toss the garlic in with the onions for a little bit. And throw your parsley in. Also add a few bay leaves. Since they're little, I'm adding 3. Add a quart of chicken broth. Once you have a bit of a sear, the char will add some flavor that not charring won't. And then once we have that little bit of a char, we're going to add some stock to your skillet so it will deglaze, and then add the remaining no more than that 2/3 mark, because that brings you trouble if you don't. So I get all those great brown bits out of there. Okay, and I see my line. I'm almost there. So this just gets me there. I'm like literally right where I need to be. So now we get to add some of my secret ingredients. You want to use 2 tablespoons of apple cider vinegar because it will help pull all the delicious collagen and protein and minerals out of those bones we just put in there. Another umami enhancer is Gravy Master. A nice flavorful peppercorn. A sprig of rosemary. I've got some fresh thyme here. Make sure I've got clean sprigs. There we go. Now that we've got everything in our pot, secret ingredients included, we can go ahead and pop the lid on. Pressure cooker is done pressure cooking, so it's also had time to sit. No pressure, so I can open her up. And I gotta tell you, it smells fantastic. It really does. Oh. This beef stock smells so rich and rewarding, you just want to gobble it down right now. I'm so glad that I added all those little secret ingredients in it to make it taste and smell so divine. Thanks to EBELS Oxtails, there's nothing that this beef stock can't do.